And welcome, Donna, and I will give you the screen.
Thank you. Okay, thank you, Arjoyce, and good evening, everyone. Let me just put my slide from the beginning and then share my screen. Okay. Okay, move this one here. Can you see my screen? Yes. Practice empathy every day. So today I'm going to talk to you about empathy and how practicing this skill can have a great impact in our business. And again, my name is Donna from the Netherlands. I live in the city of Arnhem for over 20 years now with my friend and my dog, Lulu. Going back to the topic tonight, we will discuss why being empathic is important for us all. And my presentation today is divided in 3 small parts. Ayaw lumipat. Oh, yeah. First, we will define what is empathy, and then the benefit of being empathic, and some suggestion on how we can develop this trait. Okay, what is empathy? It is the ability to sense other people's emotion, along with the ability to imagine what someone else might be thinking or feeling. It's different from sympathy. One example is, for example, Yara lost her cat. Sympathy is saying, oh, I'm sorry for you. But empathy is like, oh, I can only imagine what you're going through. You must be worried sick, or you must be really missing her. Let's create a poster to look for missing cat and distribute it to the neighborhood, something like this. So it is the ability to understand how someone else might be thinking and feeling in any given situation, like putting yourself in their shoes and imagine what they might be going through. It's not about you, it's not about your advice, it's not what you would do, it's about the other person. So empathy is a skill, and it's one we can develop with regular practice. So I have a challenge to you. But before that, let's go to the part 2 of this presentation, discussing the benefit of being empathic. I have, there it is, this one. The benefit of practicing empathy. First, you build a good relationship. Think about the people you feel most comfortable with. Chances are you appreciate them because you feel like they know you. You don't need to work as hard to explain things to get them to understand your point of view. Someone with developed empathy is easy to talk to, and when we feel emotionally connected to others, think of your spouse, maybe your husband, your wife, or your best friend. Could be your brother or your sister. So when you talk to them, you're so relaxed, you're chill, you don't have your guard up. And when you're relaxed, you connect to them deeper and more meaningful. Second, you provide great customer service. When you put your feeling on your customer, on how they feel, you give them a better advice. One example is, before I know emeaatomy, someone on Facebook sent me a message like, "Huy, ang pangit ng skin mo. Bili ka nito, gaganda ka." It's not cool. It's not empathic at all. So I would probably give her a chance if she just tried to put herself on my place. Maybe we can say like, I understand how you feel. Maybe you already tried different product, and maybe you can tell me what you're looking for and we can help you find it, or something like this. maybe here in Europe, most of our customers are impatient because of the delayed delivery. How can we be empathic dealing with that? We could probably say, yeah, I would probably feel the same if I'm in your shoes. But you're dealing it so well. Something like this, diba? Third one, what do I have here? You motivate other more effectively. Apparently, like bosses in workplace that are more empathic, they don't judge easily. And research says that employees who work with empathic bosses are loyal to their bosses. And then what do we still have here? Fourth, you experience less conflict and stress. Practicing empathy helps us control our own emotion. When we think about other people's experience, we use this emotion regulation skill. And highly empathic individuals make those people around them calmer. So dramatic conflict or stressful encounter are less likely to happen. Empathy helps us reduce stress because it helps you to be less self-conscious. Kapag nakapokus ka kasi sa sarili mo or sa sarili natin, we think about our fault, our shortcoming, or maybe like, is my hair gold? Or do I have something in my eyes? Then you lose your focus towards other. You're already self-absorbed. Pero kung nakapokus tayo sa ibang tao, when we can simply absorb what's happening around us. And that is less stressful than worrying about what other people think about us. So you get to get better with others. You get to get along better with others when you work to understand their perspective. When you put your empathy skill to work, you'll find your relationship and also your professional life a lot richer. And you probably have a lot more fun too. So my challenge to you is this: consciously practice empathy. But you probably ask why, and that will bring me to the last part of this presentation. I have here 4 suggestions on how to develop or enhance the empathy skill. First, ask questions. And don't just assume you know what someone else thinks or feels. Instead, be genuinely and respectfully interested in their point of view. Embrace the goal of learning something new about someone every day. Be curious. Next, seek new experiences. It enhances your awareness. Kahit mga simpleng bagay lang. Halimbawa, maybe you tend to put your belt from right to left every day, right to left. For a change, maybe try it like left to right, because then you'll be aware. Nasaan na ba yung hook? Something like this. Or learn a few words in other language. Short story, when I first hear the atomy vision, when you say aja, 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 and I was thinking, what does it mean? My sister, who is here, by the way, a fan of K-drama, she told me aja means good luck or success in Dutch, or more power to you. Last time we have in UK, the one-day seminar, I was so keen of looking at the translation, and the Spanish people say, vamos, vamos, vamos. Interesting, no? So simple things. Maybe it can also be like changing your route going back home. Maybe you used to go to Anastrat. Why not go to Wilhelminastrat for a change? But don't get lost, okay? That's not the part. just trying something new makes you awake, make you aware of what's going on around you. And then listen actively. Be present and engage in every conversation. Focus your attention and work to understand not just what other person is saying, but the motivation or the emotion behind the word. Bakit galit siya? Bakit ang saya niya? Bakit sad siya? Because, and I'm sometimes guilty of this, when someone is telling me the story, I'm so quick in saying, ay, ako din. I'm guilty of that. But that's not empathic. Let them share their story. Kumbaga, wag mong agawin yung thunder nila. They are on spotlight. Let them say their story. Just be attentively listening. Because tendency is maybe when they leave the room, they will just say, ang yabang naman nun. But when you're focused and listening to them or just saying, wow, ang galing, they probably say, ay, ang ganda naman yung kausap. So, what else? Finally, my last slide, have a good intention and assume other have good intention too, because when you approach a person or situation and honestly hoping for the best outcome for everyone, two things happen. You'll be less defensive, so your guards are down, and then this makes it easier to listen and engage. And second, it's more likely to find common ground when you realize you share the same goal as that someone else. You can work together to find a solution. So empathy is not always easy, but it can make your personal work personal and also your work life more fulfilling. And practicing empathy can make you feel great. You learn new perspective, you realize new ways of thinking, and you'll likely find it's not only interesting, but rewarding to forge stronger connection with other. There you have it, the benefit of empathy and some suggestion on how to do it. Practice empathy every day. Thank you.